Welcome. This is a demo to show you how to find and visualize profiler data from the Ocean Observatories Initiative, or OOI, Data Explorer. This is one of several demos in a step-by-step guide. You can access these slides and link to the guide from the link shown at the bottom of your screen. OOI is sponsored by the U.S. National Science Foundation, and this demo follows from the demo Find and Visualize Time Series and Compare Time Series data, in which we found, visualized, and created a data view for water temperature and wind data from the Coastal Endurance Array located here. The goal for this demo is to find a profiler dataset, visualize it, zoom into an event, visualize another parameter from that profiling instrument, then add that profiler dataset to a data view, save and share that with others. And we'll be using the Data Explorer in a web browser. So you'll have access to this link to get started from the slides, but I already have that open from the Find and Visualize demo. For best results, use a Chrome or Firefox browser. And note, I'll be doing this on a laptop, so the steps might be different if you're on a smartphone. So here we're starting with a time series of water temperature from the Oregon Shelf surface mooring. I've zoomed in to this time period from June to August 2019 because I think temperature might be indicating upwelling in mid-June and perhaps near the end of July. So in this demo, I'll explore further, and we'll be looking for profiler data. And this demo is also tailored to show you how to quickly find other data when you already have a data set open. So a quick way to find profiler data within this coastal endurance array is look at the other platforms. So I click this little drop down, and I might go to the shelf profiler mooring, but if you've seen the glider demo, you'll know that I'm actually interested in the inshore profiler mooring. So I'm just going to head over to that. I'm going to click into the same parameter, water temperature. Let's find water temperature, and I find there is a CTD on this profiler. I can go into that data set. First, let me orient you to what we're looking at. We're looking at the full time series for this instrument starting back in 2014, and we're looking at depth with the color indicating temperature on this scale here. I noticed that these deployments don't seem to cover a full year period. Is that true? I can click into the deployment tab, and it will show me with some horizontal gray bars information about each deployment, and it looks like this is deployed during these seasonal time periods. I can hone in on the summer 2019 that I'm interested in. I can use this time slider, or I could use the calendar icon over here. I find it quick to use the time slider. Going into, here we go. Those 2 months in 2019 do appear to have data available to me. And what do I see? I see that the temperature is approaching 8 degrees Celsius near the surface. Look at the depths. This is binned data, binned by 1 meter depths. This is in mid-June. And then we have a period of warm temperatures and then some cooler temperatures near surface as well, near the end of July. Perhaps a better indicator would be density. So this instrument has other parameters available, including seawater density. I'm interested in the 25.8 isopycnal, indicating the upwelling front in this area. And I note the units, I would actually be looking for 1025.8. And I do see that values are exceeding that threshold near surface in mid-June. And again, right near the end of July. So next, I'd like to compare this against my fixed depth time series. And if you note here, I have 7 data views. I created a data view in the compare demo. If you don't have that yet, let's just quickly create a data view that you can work with. I have that fixed time series open. This is just quickly showing you that you can just add, I'll just call this Oregon Shelf and Inshore. I could add this in. I could create my own new data view here. However, I already have an Oregon upwelling data view created. I'll go back to the temperature because I want to add the temperature into my view. So I'll use the star to add to my pre-created Oregon upwelling data view. I see the number change to 3, and let's have a look. So my profiler data has been added to the top here. I want to look at it versus the fixed depth. So scrolling down to the water temperature, I can move that panel up. Note that water temperature and wind have this add to compare chart feature. We're not able to do that for the profiler, but you can see just visually, we can readily compare the pattern inclusive of this warmer temperature event in the middle of July. So this particular data view is particular to my web browser. I could share this link with others by creating a unique link here and clipping this and sending that in an email to my colleague. That concludes this demo. And if you need more help, there's a help button here. And we also provide a few extra resources through the slides. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, use the feedback button on Data Explorer, or use the forum online, the OOI Discourse Help Desk.